Hello everyone and welcome to episode 22 of the Layton Fitness podcast. Now in today's episode we're going to be discussing the popular topic of pre-workout supplements. Now I presume the majority of people listening to this would have at some point within their training career consumed a pre-workout supplement. You may consume this on a regular basis or you may not consume this at all. Now the purpose of this is to really give an objective and evidence-based view on pre-workout supplements. Are they worthwhile? Are they worth spending quite a considerable amount of money? Or are there more cheaper sources which can essentially have the same impact? It's firstly important to note that with regards to improving session performance acutely, e.g. taking something prior to the session, actually improving that session itself, there's only actually going to be one active ingredient which can help improve this session acutely. Don't get me wrong, there's several other supplements that can improve performance when consumed over a chronic period of time. However, there's only one active ingredient which can improve the session itself. Now that's really important to consider because when you look at a lot of these pre-workout supplements, they contain this one ingredient which improves the session acutely. However, they also contain all these other supplements as well, and only a handful have any evidence of any benefit. And actually, the ones I'm talking about here, the ones that do have any benefit, the majority can improve gym performance when consumed over a chronic period of time, so not really the session itself. And I think that's so important to realise because essentially you can cut down on the cost considerably, still get the same result. Yeah, I can save you a considerable amount of money, and you may or may not realise that one active ingredient which can improve the gym performance, the session itself acutely, is caffeine. Now you probably realise that you can buy caffeine exceptionally cheaply, whether you're consuming this from say a powder or capsules or from coffee. However, this one tip will save you a considerable amount of money. In addition to that, the handful of supplements which can improve gym performance when consumed over a chronic period of time are creatine and also beta-alanine as well. So both of these have, certainly creatine monohydrate has been tested over a considerable amount of time. It has been proven time and time again it's safe, effective and should be consumed by most trainees. Beta-alanine doesn't have quite the same amount of evidence, but still there's enough evidence there to say that it's worthwhile using. Moreover, it's important to realise that you could buy all three of these supplements individually and save a considerable amount of money. So if you bought creatine, just creatine monohydrate, beta-alanine and caffeine all separately, you could buy these in bulk and this could last you for a very long time. Whereas for most pre-workout supplements, they'll contain these three ingredients. They'll be very expensive and you'll probably just say, for instance, you use this for every gym session. It probably wouldn't last you even a few weeks. Most of these are priced around kind of £30 to £50. So this should really save you quite a considerable amount of money. Now, am I saying that pre-workout supplements in terms of the ones you buy with everything included, are they not worthwhile consuming? The point I'd make is, as discussed, there's only one active ingredient that can improve the session acutely. You could buy these free supplements individually. However, if you really have the money and you just generally prefer the way it's all batched together in one easy to consume product, then go for it. I think there's nothing wrong with that, but I think it's important just to realise that you could essentially create this exceptionally cheaply. Now with regards to my recommendations, with regards to caffeine, very simply 3 to 6 milligrams per kilogram of body weight, consumed 15 to 60 minutes prior to the training bout within a capsule form or coffee or however you'd like to consume this. But if you did this, you're going to take advantage of that one active ingredient which can help improve gym performance acutely and ultimately save you a considerable amount of money. So that is just a very simple, cost-effective pre-workout which I really suggest you take them on. Like I said, you could still have the all-in-one pre-workout supplement. However, this is a much more cost-effective way So just wanted to specifically discuss the caffeine consumption in today's episode, and I'll go into detail within another podcast episode my recommendations for creatine monohydrate and beta-alanine. But for the short term, use caffeine prior to training. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully this is some applicable information you can go and apply immediately. I look forward to speaking to you next week. If you're still yet to download my free ebook, if you go to James Layton, Layton fitness.co.uk, click on the tab at the top of the page which says free ebook, and you can download this immediately. And this will teach you how to set calories, macronutrients, so protein, carbohydrates, fats for your muscle gain or fat loss goals. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I look forward to speaking to you next week. Take care.